I got my old shooters with me and they land on you.
I don't know what it is with this generation of women, but I just, I could never even make a post like this, even if it was a joke. And you guys know I'm all for dark humor. But when it comes to your friends, mans, homies, things like that, that shit's off limits. And I always think of this. If a guy ever came across my page and was trying to see what type of woman I was, I wouldn't want him to see a post like this and think, oh, I'm going to stay away from women like this. But the only reason why I'm making this post is because this same creator went to jail for beating the crap out of her boyfriend. Ike Turner, I can see why he doesn't text you back. Put your phone down. I think it's so crazy that women can say things like this and get away with it. But if a guy did this, World War III. He's misogynistic, he's this. Of course he would try to do that with my friends, but when y'all do it, it's cute. Look at the comment section. Women just eat this up. But God forbid I make this video, I'ma pick me. So you guys side with women who make jokes like this and beat their boyfriends up. Nice. Good job, lady.
When it comes to my roster, I'm looking for talent who's ready to work. Show me you want to be here. That's it.
You know what? I agree with everything this man is saying. Ladies, we need to adopt this mentality as well. Because at the end of the day, playing for a ring. And like, why would you want to keep someone on your team that's not contributing to winning a ring? The roster should consist of players that want to show up every day and compete. And the ones that are truly hungry are going to show up to practice early but leave late because they want to prove to you that they're the best. You want players that are fundamentally sound, meaning they have all the basics covered. You won't have to remind them of anything. They're great at communicating, and they just play their role. These are all skills needed to compete at this higher level. And if he's not competing, then he doesn't want to play. Y'all know what happens to the players when they're not performing well and they act like they don't want to play? They get kicked off the team. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep, the women are moving just like the men are moving. The whatever guys, this just goes to show that the women want the same things that the men want. That's why they are becoming a lot more masculine, because they want to be seen. They want to move the same way the men move and do the same things that the men do. What these women don't realize is that they only got a certain window of time for that. Just like this lady here, you see her before the makeup. But can you see this lady here, fresh face, no makeup? There's gonna come a day that you're gonna be dating a man and that man didn't know that your face was painted on. I know I definitely don't care for women who wear a lot of makeup. I like natural faces early in the morning, throughout the day, and at night.
Oriented or not, because the truth is the person's going to stay with you based on your actions.
Yeah, Diana, but here, this is the part where accountability comes in place, because females hold the key to sex and men hold the key to commitment and marriage. You're not going to get those things that you want in a man if you don't operate in a sense of what that man wants in you.
Do.
Diana.
How would you know?
Your own reality tells you that, because they're not giving you that commitment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Diana may be leaving. Are you leaving, Diana?
Diana, come on.
I was literally almost crying about this stupid piece of garbage. And now you're basically telling me that it's
Let's
my
talk
own
about
fucking
it.
fault.
It's all about taking accountability. Let's talk about it.
How old are you?
53.
At your age, have you found that dating has become easier or harder for you?
Absolutely harder.
Why is that?
Less pool. Men seem to want just one thing. I thought I would outgrow that with men, but no, they do not. They still just want sex.
Even in their 50s?
Yes.
50-year-old men, are they going for women in their age category or a younger woman?
They want women in their category, but they pretty much go for the younger woman.
Why do you think that is?
I think they don't expect that we have a sexual drive, and we do. And we are vivacious women.
So it's still the same at your age than it was when you were younger?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you ever feel like you wasted your hot era on someone? Like you look at old pictures of yourself at a certain time and you're like, oh my god, I was so bad. What the hell, I could have pulled anybody. And then you remember who you were obsessed with at the time and who you were like crying and screaming and throwing up over. Like, damn, they didn't even deserve that. I look too good to have been sad over you. Side note, that's probably you guys right now. Just know that future you is probably gonna look back and be like, I was too hot to be sad over that person. Snap out of it, he's probably ugly.
So I recently told a guy friend of mine that I'm not dating anymore, and he said, why? I said, because it's not fun. Me and him are the same age. I think he makes a little bit more money than me. I'm pretty sure he wants to me, but whatever. That's besides the point. He basically said he's dating and he's having fun. And I said, I'm dating and I'm not having fun. You want to know why? Because men are doing the things that I did when I was in my 20s. I did the yachts. I did the girls' trips. I did the sections in Miami. I've done the ghosting. I've done the being unintentional. I've done it all. Now I've lived. I've experienced. I want the other side of the book. Whereas he's making money. He's doing the trips now in his 30s. He's doing the boys' trips to Colombia, eating s'mores in Colorado. He's living a life currently that I've already lived. And I see that being a pattern in our 30s. And I see that's the issue why we are not able to meet and we just keep bucking at each other rather than combining. I don't know if it makes sense. I hope it does. But either way, I've thrown my jersey in the stands because I don't want to play this game. This shit is whack. I'll see you 2024. So I'm about to go have a conversation with some guy that I was in the talking stages with, but I'm actually cutting it off because he's amazing. But he don't want children. We haven't had any like adult exercises, so I feel like it's gonna be easy. But still, he's really a nice guy, and it's raining, so I don't want to make him sad. My body con, giving couch, hip. It's raining. Hunter boots. Hold on. Wish me luck. Long story short, he wasn't feeling that. He thinks I was a cop out, but I did leave with some douce.
And then in this video, you see this lady counseling this guy because the guy said he wanted kids. And she even said the guy's a good guy, but why would you cast aside a guy just because he said he wanted kids? Like, there's a way around that. But like I said, a lot of these women think they got the luxury to toss guys away like fish in a pond or a lake. A lot of these women don't know they may not catch that fish again. That is another thing I see with modern women. They actually think they have the time and the leverage to quote and so-called take themselves off the dating market. A lot of these women, they haven't got the luxury of reaching the age of 30 or 35 yet, because if they are wise, once they realize that they are getting older and they want more things, you're going to see them making videos regretting the men that they chose to cut off or get rid of or so-called stop dating or talking to, because they thought they had leverage and time for that. They love to say, once I hit 27, 29, I'm gonna go ahead and find a nice little simp guy, stop doing the whole hot girl thing summer. I'm good at that point. I'm ready to have babies. But what they don't realize, the guys that they had on back burner, they are now getting their passports, leaving the country.
What's something you wish you would have said?
Like ever in my life?
Ever in your life?
I was dating this guy, and I don't know if it's so much what I wish I would have said, but it's like my only regret in life. I decided to not continue to date this person after college because I was moving to Chicago and he was moving somewhere else. And I kind of had this mindset of like, I'll find somebody else like him. And I thought about that person for years and what that could have been, because that connection was really amazing. It kind of haunted me for a long time. The breakups that are hardest to get over are the ones where you have that what if, where it was so amazing and maybe it was cut short, and then you have this vision of what your life could have been like with that person. And the ones that are actually sometimes easier to get over are the ones where you lived it out with that person. You worked through the challenges and you realized it wasn't going to work, and then I'm not left wondering what if anymore, right?
Was there ever part of you that still wants to reach out to him?
I've thought about it, but it feels, I don't know. I literally have a draft on my phone of a text that I would send him, but I don't feel the need to send it anymore.
You learned how to be okay with the what if.
Yeah, I feel more resolved than I ever did before, even though it was like 10 years ago.
That's all right. There's no time frame. What's your name?
Gilly.
Hunter.
Nice to meet you.
But that's all I got in this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the way out, like the video, drop a comment down below, and also don't forget to follow me on Datingwright Clips and Ronin Passport. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.